So, how's Payday 3?
It's alright, it's just not a lot of heist to quote-unquote play, and the endgame content literally does not exist.
No endgame content?
So you know how you normally level up, you can just repeat missions, you get the XP and all that stuff?
Yes.
In Payday 3 you have to do challenges to level up. And the majority of them are still bugged and broken and don't work, aka and a lot of them is just get 1,000 kills with this weapon. Play this map on this difficulty 150 times. I'm telling you, 150 times. It's a lot. I mean, I think the game is fine. It's just when you properly beaten it and start getting high level, you're just grinding the levels to get the final skill points. I don't think that's a good way to have it be.
No, doesn't sound very fun. So I saw the FNaF movie with the Cave Crew today. We just pirated it.
It's a FNaF movie.
It was a FNaF movie. They finally got around to making it. It was fine. It's no Halloween. We truly do be gaming in FNaF right now.
Have you played? Do you know what Dark Tide is?
That's the Warhammer game, isn't it?
No, it's the Warhammer Left 4 Dead.
Why are you fighting Necrons?
Scabs, dregs, infested.
Okay.
Kinda shit on Nagel's side.
Golden Freddy speedrun. Yes.
Do you have viewers in your stream?
I have two.
Hello, boys.
One of them is actually, I think, someone you know. It's Jelly. From the...
Oh, Jelly! Do you
Jelly?
know Dark Tide?
Jelly, do you know Dark
Wanna
Side?
ban this man?
No, Jelly's trapped in a car at the moment. We're talking like Breaking Bad, like we're talking Hank scene. He wish he could be on the stream right now, but no, he's trapped in my chat. For shame, Jelly. For shame.
How can it be in the stream? I thought FNaF was a single player game.
Oh no, he's in the chat. Yeah. Dark Side, no, Dark Tide, the Warhammer game. Oh, they're moving. We have movement. I'm aware that it's a game, but I don't know much about it. Do you want to explain it to him?
What, Dark Tide?
Dark Tide.
I mean, doesn't know what Left 4 Dead is.
Do you know what Left 4 Dead is, Jelly?
Because I would say it's kind of Left 4 Dead, but it's way better and actual proper content than just mindless slaying zombies.
I just remember, didn't people who made Left 4 Dead made like Back for Blood or something? And that game did terribly bad.
It kind of flopped.
What happened with it?
I don't think there's much, like, even though they had random elements for like skills and everything, I think that's step one issue. Like, you don't really have a build. It's more like a roguelike going through levels. I also think it doesn't really look like it has what's needed. It's just a lot of forced combats, it looks like. You just go room to room. Kind of. Not to say like Darkness is more different, but you can hella use the environment to your advantage, for example.
Fair enough.
Like, there's a lot of shit you can do.
Fair
Not
enough.
to mention min-maxing terrible builds.
Min-maxing terrible builds.
Yeah, and still being over twice to thrice as good as randoms. Like on a run where I'm absolutely memeing / being unserious, just testing the limit of a terrible thing, or it's just special attack, I would still outperform random people.
Fair enough.
And it's not just performing them better in damage, it's also I pick up more resources, I arrest more people, I do more objectives, I just do everything better. And I just question what they're doing.
Where the fuck is the fucking chicken? Chicken's in the fucking canteen. Not the canteen, the kitchen.
In the canteen? Obviously it's the chickens in the kitchen. Where else would you have it?
I don't know.
Where do you store your chicken?
The fridge.
There you go. And the fridge is in the kitchen, I would assume.
I hate losing track of them. Oh, what the fuck, hey, Foxy? Chicken. Hallway,
Which one are you
okay.
even playing?
First one.
Oh. That one I've actually seen being played properly. Still don't get the appeal of it.
The gameplay is fine. I think most people are just care about the story. So. Okay, they're in the hallways. We got them in the halls, boys. Oh shit, I'm about to run out of power on my first night. Bruh. Damn. I'm just spending too much time looking at the cams. Well, it's nice knowing you, Pepsi. We had a good conversation about Darktide and stuff like that. But, you know, it could have been worse.
You can still win even though power runs out.
I agree. And I'm dead. Alright, that was FNaF.
That was it. It was a roguelike attempt, just
What?
until you die.
I've beaten it before. I'm not beating it again.
Man.
What do you want from me? We shot. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
No.
What do you mean, no? God, you love this franchise. It's your favorite. Like, does not want to stream Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 2 now. Alright, let's see how well we do in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Pepsi, are you excited?
No. I'm not.
Let's see, I want you to explain the Five Nights at Freddy's lore to me. Just as much as you know.
I've heard something about the bite of 87 and it's a really perverted purple man that wants to put children in suits.
Anything else?
I think he goes inside the suit too and has a party.
Hello? Hello?
Go on, I know you know way more.
At the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
You're the biggest FNaF fan I know, Pepsi.
During your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant
How's Armor Core going?
Left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition,
then content doesn't exist anymore. This ranking missions is kind of boring in reality.
But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now
the difficulty is not there, it's not on tab, it's just go in the mission and just go up and shoot everything and go. Like, you don't even have to use the brain.
The first guy finished his week, but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without his costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quartz modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark.
Wait, what?
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden.
I accidentally made Lobby Public into low level.
Keep the
No
music
one gonna have
box wound
Ramos
up,
complaining.
piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And I think my friend is gonna hella question what the fuck I'm doing.
You're
Here
entertaining
I am in the car
me.
with someone else playing FNaF.
Exciting stuff, I know. How do you think I feel? I have to play the damn game.
You don't have to.
This is true, I don't. But we're trying to maximize content output here. It's what the populace want.
You know, Cobra, not every hole is a goal. And not every content should be posted.
What's this in reference to?
A hole is a goal.
Christ, you got fast.
I don't know. If I'm gonna be honest, I think your FNaF videos will most likely blow up because it's FNaF.
Probably. We know how popular FNaF was 3 years ago.
Yeah, but then we should ask the question. Was it worth it if you get popular from FNaF?
It's a good question. There's a robot in my hallway.
It's an animatronic, actually.
It's in my fucking hallway.
Actually, it's not your hallway, it's the store owner's hallway.
It's the
You're just a night guard.
Yeah.
On a night shift. Most likely being scammed and attempted to be murdered by the store owner.
Most likely.
Because WoW would invest that badly in security if you know that's a thing that's happening in your store. Man, I got eaten.
You got eaten?
Cool. Yep. Literally swallowed by dumpling.
Oh.
If you know what a beast of Nurgle is, that's dumpling.
Ah.
And that's a reference to me playing Blood Bowl.
Oh.
You know what Blood Bowl is?
That's the football in the Warhammer universe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the American
I've read the
football.
comic. There's a comic book series on it.
And the game is fine, but they're terrible developers. And not to mention the second game they made is literal feels just like cash grab.
Flashlights work. There we go. The only time that ever happens in the entire game. I did it. I survived my first night at FNaF 2.
Let the sure can AFK the first night though, so I wouldn't be bragging about it.
Right, I'm gonna call it there. I think we've definitely made enough content. Jelly, you're definitely the biggest supporter. Thank you very much for popping by.